Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. It's that wonderful time of the year. Hey, everyone, welcome back, and welcome back. Decided to do something a little different in the spirit of the holidays. I am going to show you my old motionettes that were packed away for 6 years, man. 6 years, right, Lucy? And, I wasn't even sure they were going to work. So in the crawl space, I pulled out the 5 that I always used to put out. Now that, we had time to do that. And the very first one was this Trim-a-Tree Santa motionette. I do have the box for it. It's in my closet. I don't think I'm going to pull that out now. If you want to see it at some point, let me know. Lucy, are you photobombing me? Anyway, I believe I picked this up on a limited budget, no less, 1986. So his beard could probably be a little fixed up, and the garland here, or not the garland, the tinsel. Is that what you call that, Christy? Tinsel?
Yes.
The tinsel's gold, and it kind of flaked off. I mean, it's almost 40 years old, and at some point, I felt like, Santa is alone. We need to give him a partner. So we got Mrs. Claus here. I don't remember when we got Mrs. Claus, do you?
No.
But she's got to be pretty old, too. I mean, I'm guessing she was also in the 80s, maybe 88. And she's also in the box. I'll pull out the box. Maybe, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause it and I'll look at the box. So, I went on eBay, and there was only one example of him, and the ball was missing. So he had just that traditional Christmas light over there, and no box. I didn't see any example of her. And I know back in the day, a few years later, they sold a combination set of Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Now, he does have a cool watch. So this one is 100% complete, including those glasses. She has glasses, too. One of the legs came off. I don't know where it is. So she has most of her glasses. One leg is gone somewhere. It wasn't in the box. So what's really cool about him, though, is he had, if it works, I have to press it a few times. There you go. So you see how the sound is synced up to that Christmas ball? So if you're into like digital video game music from Super Nintendo in 1986, or the NES system, this is pretty much what they were doing. And this was the bomb, for back then. Boop, beep, boop, beep. All right. Yeah, so that's the sound. I'm going to pause it and look at the boxes real quick. All right, we're back in the closet, man. I thought I came out of the closet, but I'm back in the closet. So here's the box for Mrs. Claus. The original Telco motionette. She was $44.97 at Walmart back in the day, man. That was a lot of money. You can see her features. Barcode there. Let me see if I find a year on here. Oh, so she's newer, 1994. So here is the Santa Claus. I don't know if I'm going to find any information on him. Sounds of Christmas. Motionette with the hyphen. Both arms rotate, yada yada. Let's see if I can find a year. I remember it as 88, 86. Maybe it was different. I think I'm out of warranty, though. 7-year warranty. It could have been 88. That's possible. Definitely 80s, though. That much I remember. You know, but somebody might say, hey, no, you're wrong. It was 92. Who knows? Oh, no, here we go. Yep. 86, 87, 89, 89. Yeah, and I remember it. I pretty much remember it 86. Hicksville, New York. And what's amazing is China was taking those manufacturing jobs even then. My Lord. Not even Hong Kong. Velvet textured vinyl with superior molding qualities. Excuse me. And I guess you could daisy chain some other stuff on there. Yeah, so I was right on the. Now, of course, I did the cardinal sin of putting tape. You know, back when I bought this, I wasn't thinking. Even though I was already collecting, I never looked at these, and I'm not really a collector of motionettes. I'm gonna go back to the. The trees. So sit tight. Ta-da! Through the magic of pausing, we're back at the motionettes in action now. And here's our tree, by the way. We have a kind of a beach theme because, you know, the beach is right there. You could see the ocean. That's the Atlantic Ocean at yonder. We're still waiting for our tree topper, but we have a lot of sea-themed, you know, ornaments. Now, as I wrap this up, we're going to have presents going on. I'll probably post this on Sunday. This coming Sunday. What's today's date, Christy? The 4th. Tomorrow's the 5th is Friday, right? 6th. So this will probably post the 7th. And, yeah. So, anyway, this will probably be interspersed with my videos for the month of December. And I'm going to look at a few more motionettes and kind of get everyone in the holiday spirit, if you know what I mean. And anyone that has any information on these, feel free to share them. Oh, by the way, here's our Lucy ornament. And just to kind of wrap this up, I did for a while. I actually had the very rare electric mummy, and that's probably one of the motionettes I truly regret selling. I was pestered to sell that for years and years, and then I just didn't have the room for them, but I had the mummy and the bat, which is very cool. And I think 1 or 2 opportunities in the ensuing 30 years have come up to buy that mummy. And as you know, that's probably the holiest grail for motionettes. The Halloween ones, obviously, are worth the most. These I kept just for family reasons, obviously. And by the way, my son was here with his wife, and his eyes lit up when he saw them because, you know what? They grew up with these as infants, and they were there their entire lives. They had these things. And I'll show you some of the other ones, like I said. But if I were to collect motionettes, it would be probably the Halloween ones. And I would have to start with the mummy. If I did acquire a mummy again, then I would probably focus on the rarest Halloween ones, like Mask of Red Death, things like that. So, and again, they're big, though, and they're cumbersome. So, and, the last thing I'll say is I have no idea how long these electronics are good for, how long they'll last. Are they going to, deteriorate at some points? Will they burn out? I don't know. That's all remains to be seen. But for now, they just keep chugging along, and they're still complete in the box, and they've been family, I guess, heirlooms, and hopefully they'll be running for another 20 years. So that's it, my friends. I hope your holiday shopping's off to a good start. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later. Oh, let me sign off, see if I can. Yeah, that's a more proper sign off. And hopefully YouTube won't, copyright this.